COVID-19. It has taken its toll on the entire planet, and it is crushing industries that are struggling to survive. I will be talking with Michael McAdams, the CEO of Movie House Cinemas, and asking him how he thinks the cinemas in Northern Ireland will survive. Or will the film industry leave them behind? This documentary will include an expert's insight into the experience of cinema lockdown and bringing back the classics to keep the cinema alive.
I was pretty much terrified at that time because I've been watching what had been happening over in China, and knowing that they've been locked down from January, I was very concerned that our lockdown wasn't going to be 3 or 4 months, that perhaps it was going to be longer. And as a board member of the United Kingdom Cinema Association, I argue strongly with my colleagues from Odeon and Warner Brothers and all who were deciding at that particular time that they were going to close before we had to close down. And I was saying, guys, we need to let people have normality. We need to be able to work as normal for as much as we possibly can. The old releases coming back have just saved our soul, really. The difficulty that cinemas have faced is that with the lack of big titles, and most importantly, the lack of advertising and promotional work, means that we've been showing lots of films and lots of new films that nobody has any idea what they're about. But when you bring back Pulp Fiction and The Exorcist, you're bringing back, first of all, something that people already know about. You're bringing back a bit of nostalgia. And I mean, certainly at Christmas time with the like of Elf and Home Alone coming back, I can tell you that they're taking more money than any of the new films currently out at this time. I'm not sure that all cinemas will survive the pandemic. Already at the moment, and we're approaching Christmas time of 2020. Some of my competitors in IMC cinemas from Ireland and also Omniplex have already been telling me that some of their sites here in Northern Ireland, Larne, hasn't reopened at all. And as we enter we've come to the end of the second lockdown now, and cinemas are reopening for Christmas time. Omniplex have been telling me as well, quite a few of their locations will not be reopening at this time. They're simply being mothballed. Where we are long term, I fear for the industry because so much has changed. But we will survive. How many of us will survive, I honestly don't know.